All right, whatever the weather is, it's Friday, the weekend is here, and it's all good news.
We're ready.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the weekend is going to be bad in any sense. It's just going to be a little bit different than we were originally talking about. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But still, even as a whole, this week has been pretty nice. We had plenty of sunshine really throughout much of the week. Temperatures above average for this time of year. Our high temperatures for today got into the 40s in southern Maine. Average high temperature is only 34 degrees. So once again, another above average and unusually warm day. Now, we did start out the day with a bit more cloud cover today. We did start to clear some of that out, though, in New Hampshire and western Maine, and that'll continue throughout eastern Maine as we go over the next couple of hours. And with those clouds came a little bit of precipitation. We can see most of that has exited the area at this point, but we did see a couple of showers moving through Aroostook and Washington counties. But at this point, most of that precipitation has left the area, and we won't see any more until northern Maine sees some early tomorrow morning. Now, low temperatures are going to be pretty warm for this time of year. Low temperatures tonight really right around freezing, especially closer to the coast. Now, this is closer to our average high temperature for this time of year than overnight temperatures. But still, 32 tonight in Portland, 35 tonight in Rockland, so a very warm night overnight tonight. Now, I do just want to quickly mention a coastal flood alert. We do have a coastal flood advisory for the southern coast from Portland down through coastal New Hampshire, and the water levels will reach minor flood stage during high tide on Saturday afternoon. Any impacts will be minor. I just thought that was important to point out. Now, overnight tonight, we are going to see some more clouds begin to build in again, and a couple of showers move through northern Maine very early. This is Saturday at 3 a.m. And then throughout the weekend, something that we're going to be contending with is just kind of some on and off showers. Now, this system doesn't have a lot of moisture to it, nor will we see precipitation all day. So this is Saturday at 2 p.m. Some more cloud cover throughout the day. Got a couple of rain showers moving through. It will be warm enough for those showers to be rain as opposed to snow. So I think that ends up making Sunday the nicer day of the week. A little bit cloudier as well, but less chance of precipitation throughout the day. And then as we head into the beginning of the week, we'll start to cool down a little bit, but we will have some breaks in the clouds, especially closer to the coast. Now, originally we were looking at Saturday to be a very warm day, but that has changed a little bit. We're still going to be in the warm sector of this system. So with that southwest flow, you would expect temperatures to be higher. However, the ocean is only 39 degrees. So right now, the winds don't look high enough to combat a sea breeze, so we would much likely more see the temperature of the water as opposed to temperatures getting much higher. So right now I think the coast is really only going to get to about 39, 40 degrees as opposed to the 50 degrees we would see if that wind was a bit stronger. Still not bad though. Now, we're watching this system for next Tuesday for the chance of some snow. This is the much more aggressive system, so I think this is kind of the most we would see. So definitely more snow over in southern Maine, but still a pretty quick moving system moving out of our area Tuesday night. So I think this would be the high end of snow, definitely the most in York and Cumberland counties and along down east as well, really about 4 to 6 inches. And in general, the more north you go, the less snow you would see from that system. But keep with us over the weekend and we'll keep watching it. Marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet. Small craft advisory in effect until tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So for our 7-day forecast, even though the weekend has gotten a little bit cooler, it's still going to be a pretty good weekend, all things considered. A couple of showers moving through the day on Saturday, Sunday, a little bit cloudier as well, but still not going to see as much precipitation. And then the next thing, Brian and Amanda, that we'll be watching for is the snow threat on Tuesday. I think the best chance of some plowable snow is going to be in southern Maine, but we'll keep an eye on that over the weekend.
All right, Dana, thank you.